Welcome to the Lyft Zone. It's your boy Nate. And hey, look, man, I know I haven't hollered at y'all in a long time, but wanted to make this video because it's tax time. Yes, it is tax time. Uncle Sam is digging in the crates or digging in our pockets. Look, you gotta file taxes, man. I know a lot of us are getting this Uber and Lyft money, but it's all, no taxes are being taken out of it. You're an independent contractor, 1099, which means that the government is saying, look, we're gonna put it on you to tell us that you owe these taxes. Now look, I'm not an accountant, okay? So I'm not a CPA. Even though I do have a financial services background, I'm not a CPA. So check all this with your CPA or your accountant, okay? I want to make that disclaimer. But look, you gotta file taxes, okay? Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want the government to come to you 5 or 10 years later and be like, yo, you owe this and you owe this. Because what happens, just so you know, is Uber and Lyft, they have your information. They have your social security number when you signed up, okay? They have your information. They send this information to the government and they say, for example, John Doe, they say, okay, we gave, or John Doe earned $10,000 this year, okay? So the government has this information. Now, they may not hunt you down right now, okay? And they may not get you in a year or two, but at some point in time, most of the time, it's going to come back. And when you try to file taxes, they're gonna be like, oh, John, in 2015, Uber is saying that you earned $10,000. Where the taxes at, buddy? Okay, so look, you gotta file these taxes. Get a CPA, get an accountant, okay? Because if you don't, I'm telling you, these IRS bulls, they locking people up, okay? Straight up, they locking people up. So make sure that you file these taxes. If you're doing Uber going into 2016 or Lyft, what you want to try to do is you want to try to file quarterly, okay? And they're estimated taxes. So you're saying, I'm estimating that I owe this much. Here, take that, okay? You don't accept it. I don't accept it, but I know that if I don't send it to them or I don't pay the taxes after the year, then more harm can come on me. So starting out in 2016, if you did not do this in 2015, you missing the boat, or you missed the boat, okay? And if you don't do this in 2016, you're gonna miss the boat. You have to track your expenses. You have to track the expenses that you occur through ride sharing, whether that's Lyft or Uber, okay? Now there's some services out there, you can go online. There's some services that where you can track, there's tracking applications that you can get for free where it tracks your mileage, okay? You can write off your mileage. You can write off the car payment. I want to say that it's the interest that you can write off. Again, check with your accountant. Your interest meaning that if you have a car note, okay? You can write off the depreciation on your car. Man, there's a lot of stuff as a 1099 employee. There's a lot of stuff that you can write off because it's like you're your own business. And this country was founded by business owners and it was founded by landowners. So those are the people who get the most tax benefits, okay? So driving with Lyft or Uber, you're now a business if you want. So take advantage of the tax deductions that you get, but you got to have what before that? You got to have knowledge, okay? You got to have knowledge as far as what you can write off, how you write it off, and for how much, okay? Got to learn about that, or get a CPA or get an accountant and they can teach you about it. And you can also go online and look these things up, but just to hit a couple of them, you can write, come on lady, watch out. You can write off your mileage, you can write off depreciation, You can write off if you're having a meal and it has to do with business. You can write that off. What else? If you use your home for business, you can write that off. If you use your cell phone for business, you can write that off. Okay, but again, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an accountant, so check all of this stuff. Okay. What have I been up to as far as riding? Riding has been going outstanding, man. Look, the reason that I'm doing it is I'm looking to pay off some of my debt. Okay, incurred a little bit of debt for this and that, but I'm working hard with Lyft and Uber. As I'm getting the money, I'm paying that debt off. So hopefully I'll be debt free here soon. Okay, so guys, the money that you're using, have some type of plan with it. Okay, have some type of plan. Uber, I'm in Philadelphia. Today is the first day of the Uber pool. Okay, so we're gonna see how this Uber pool works out. Is it going to be good? It depends on who you talk to. Is it going to be bad? It depends on who you talk to. But look, I'm going to give you the real deal, okay? So it starts tonight. I'm going to do it through the weekend, keep it on, and see what happens. Ideally, it sounds good, okay? But we're going to have to see how it is in action. So what else been going on? Nothing, man. I mean, people just been mad cool. People that I've been Lyft people. I haven't had any issues, any craziness. I have had where people, it's like they call you, but when you go there, they're not ready. Come on, man. If you call an Uber or you call Lyft, be ready. Okay? Be ready. So I'm not sitting out there 5 or 10 minutes or what have you waiting. Okay? So what I do is when I get there, I give the person the courtesy of giving them a call straight away to let them know I'm here. Okay? So whether they want to take their time or what, and Uber, Lyft, it's a little bit easier to cancel it versus Uber. Okay? But if you call an Uber or a Lyft, man, just be ready for when the person comes. I really don't have any advice because you really don't know. One thing I do want to say is you really have to study where the surges are. Okay, you want to study where the surges are and be around those places. For example, in my city, in Philly, the bars close at 2 o'clock. So you know, look, at 2 o'clock I gotta be downtown. Okay, so don't let people take you off. I had one incident where it was like 1:30 and I was downtown. And I was like, man, I should turn this off and wait. But I said no. And the person I got to hit went, the guy took me 30 minutes out. So if it took me 30 minutes to go out, I had to take 30 minutes to come back. And I missed the downtown surge, man, which was crazy. Now, one of the things that Uber is doing is telling you where the largest surge is going to be for the night. Which sounds, which, when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking like that's going to saturate the mess out of it, but it hasn't for the last two weeks. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, man, most of the people that I meet, and that's one of the best things about this, is meeting different people. So yo, if this is your first introduction to riding sharing or your first video, look, what you need to do is in the description. You can go down there. I have some links down there. You can click on the link, and then once you click on the link, you can go in there. It's going to have a passcode because you can get a bonus. Okay, you can get a bonus for driving. Let me get over here real fast. You can get a bonus for driving. The bonus in Philadelphia right now is about $100. Okay. But like in Boston, it's like $400, okay? So you can get a this joint real fast. You can get a bonus, and once you get the bonus, well, go to the site now. I can concentrate, okay? Go to the site, hit the link. You go, you sign up. For Uber, you send in your documentation. For Lyft, what they'll do is they'll send a mentor out there. They'll send a mentor out to come out and inspect your car, and then you'll be up riding. Look, if you're looking to make a second income, if you need a side job, this is one of the best ways. You don't have a boss. When you want, you turn on the app. When you don't have time, you turn off the app. You meet some outstanding people. This one wasn't really a tip video, so if you do need tips, you can kind of go to my other videos, and I'll put you on as far as, okay, you need to do this, that, and the third. I'm coming out with a Udemy course, so I can package all of these tips and my experience into one, so be on the lookout for that. So look, this video has gone too long already. It's your boy Nate in the Lyft Zone. If you have any questions, holla at me in the comments. Out.